Hey, Patrick here. Want to really quickly go over a piece of legislation that affects gun owners. I needed to gain a better understanding of this legislation, proposed legislation, and I would like others to as well. So I'm going to walk through this on my phone, and I just urge people to take a look at it, think hard about the ramifications to the Second Amendment, and to take action as far as calling your Okay, so I'm going to go to my handy dandy Google search on my phone here and put in Illinois House Bill HB 1469, and then you're looking for the Illinois General Assembly website. They have all the bills, all the Senate bills, the House bills, a lot of good information. It's definitely a lot to go through for a regular citizen. We're not like legislators and lobbyists who get to do this full-time for pay. We have to make an extra effort. So what you're going to see at the top of the bill is, links to full text, amendments, etc., the sponsors, the last action. You also notice that there's a synopsis of the bill as introduced, which is always interesting because in Illinois, I don't know about other states, but in Illinois, sometimes basically a bill will get gutted, and the powers that be in the House, in this case Michael Madigan, who actually introduced this bill originally, they can put whatever amendments they want in, take things out. In this case, Amendment 1 is the amendment that is the scariest about this bill as far as its infringement on the Second Amendment. So you're going to see the actions over the past year. There you'll notice that Michael Madigan is named as the originator of the bill. He is the Speaker of the House. So I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to go to full text of the original bill. If you take a look at the original bill, you're going to see that it was about the protection of children against sexual exploitation originally. But what's happening now is a couple of amendments are going to be or have been introduced. And so right now what I'm doing is I'm going through, this is the original bill. So it talks about the exploitation of minors and protection and basically language that would firm up protecting children against the predators that are around these days. So now you'll see there that the Amendment 1 and Amendment 2 are available at the top on the full text page. I went to Amendment 1. I think Amendment 1 is a little scarier than Amendment 2. Amendment 1 is about a ban on gun magazines, meaning the magazines that hold the bullets, whether it's a pistol or a long gun. What this bill does, if passed, what this amendment does, if passed, is it bans anyone from possessing or owning a magazine from any kind of gun with more than 10 rounds. So basically everybody out there who has any number of pistols and any number of long guns that have a magazine that holds greater than 10 rounds are going to have 90 days to get rid of it. As the bill sits right now, there's no grandfather clause, which means, even if you're someone who's owned guns with magazines over 10 rounds for years, and you bought them lawfully, which most citizens do, you're going to have to get rid of those within 90 days, or you will potentially be charged with a felony. Amendment 2 is about body armor, and I think there's some question there. I think a part of this stems out of the recent shooting in Chicago where the assailant was actually sporting a semi-automatic and body armor. So take a look at the bill, take action, call your legislator, call the governor. Let's stand up for the Second Amendment on this one.